Home Slice. Welcome to my crib. Here, kitty. Okay. Got a truck here. You guys want to check that out a little bit? I think this is really cool. It's got a winch. Only about, I think like 1 out of 40 or something like that have a winch. So the cable's out the front right now, but you can put the cable out the back. And then it's got a, I don't know if you can see this there very well. It's got a little guide, and then it has a fairlead on the back. So you can pull yourself out if you go too far the wrong way. I think that's cool. Welded that hitch up there all by myself. That's my farm welding technique. Hopefully there's no welders watching this, but it does hold. Okay, Rich, our social media guy, is super angry that they call this stowage. That's panel stowage, and I wish he'd just quit with that. I think that's the proper term. You take these panels off and stow them into that stowage. He loves it when I say that. Toolbox. You want to look on the inside? So 1083A1, 3126 Cat, 7-speed Allison. Look on up in there. Check it out. Don't be shy. This is kind of cool. This was kind of hard to come by. The gunner's chair goes up, and then you've got a little deck you can walk around when you're shooting from up there. I thought that was pretty ingenious of him. These are 20-inch 1-in-7 twist rifles, just 5.56 rifles, and then that's a 16-inch mid gun. I just like to, you know, cruise around with a couple rifles at the ready. I mean, you know, when it comes with the racking for them, why not? I closed it. Okay, you want to take maybe a little bit of a look here. I've got a drill press, some AC gauges, floor jacks, engine hoist, welding table, chainsaw sharpener, workbench, vise, you know, all the stuff that you need. I do a little ham radio action there. That's, you know, off grid, I guess you'd call it, you know, offline, so that battery powers all the radios. And then it gets charged. Either I'll just charge it, or I've got a wind turbine on the roof that will, so it brings in, it's actually kind of cool. It brings in like AC on these 3 phases, and then it goes through a rectifier bridge, and then it has dump load, and it's kind of a, you know, keep your battery going whenever, nothing needed. Toolbox, so I didn't really like shine it up or anything for this, but 3/4, then you know, air tools. So it basically, I've got it set up in a metric and SAE. So maybe this isn't the, you know, average kind of tools that you're used to working, but I've been collecting that. I've got tools in here that I got when I was in junior high, literally, and I still use them, so, you know, keep at it. I would say that's worth, say if before Hertz went out of business, if they ran Bonnevilles, all of them would equal that. You want to take a look at this old BMP a little bit? Come on in. I'm in my home chair now. Like Target acquired. Okay, so this is a M2H bar and it's solenoid fired, so it does have a charging handle if you want to take it out and ground mount it, but link shoot and you charge it up. And you push this little button right here when you want it to do its thing. Look through there, so you do traverse and elevation right here. And that'll lock it. Then you load it right here. So that's a little heavier. I can't really kind of lean over there, but so a mag of ammo in cans and wham, you just put one on as needed. You want to see in the driver's compartment? I don't know how real like Russians do it, but I do it like this. I sit here and then not quite, skinny enough to do the arms down thing. Pow. She's all adjusted for me. So you've got a master switch right here that'll arm everything. It's dry sump, so first you need to bring up some oil pressure here before you start. Okay, oil pressure. Like to do a good neutral check. And then we'll do it. It does pneumatic, but we'll do electric. Doesn't run too bad, huh? I got it from a guy in Ireland. I don't know where he got it from, I didn't ask. I had it shipped to England and then Form 6 into the US, into LA, one night in Vegas. Driver didn't want to talk much about that. And then he came to Camas and dropped it off. That's how I got it. You want me to tell you what I've got going on over here now? I do a little loading and so it's in kind of a natural state, but I'll kind of go through and kind of give you a little bit of a rundown of what I've got. Bench, various loading tools. I made this out of a glue lamb beam. So this is a rock crusher. So 20 mil and I use it for 50. And then this is a Hollywood turret. 50 press, and then this RCBS Ammo Master, I mostly use it for 50 as well. I mean, sometimes I'll bounce them around to something different, and then you've got your link machine. As they come out, you gotta get them in those links. And then some more tools, trimmers, cleaners, manuals, shell holders. Those are all by number, so it's super easy to find. I don't know if for years I loaded and then dug through looking at the little numbers, and then one day I was like, why don't you fix that? And a little free space, swager, 30 cal linker, primer. I'm kind of a T7 fan, so I have a few of those. I like the way that you can keep them set up and keep them set up in different calibers. Trusty rock chucker, I guess everybody has one of those. And then this is a CH40H press. So I've got it set up in 9mm right now. It's not progressive. You just move the shell around in the shell holders for the different operation. But I'm kind of a freak for manual. I'm in no rush. I just like to make sure everything's perfect and get to look at it a few times. A few more loading tools and some dies. I've never really seen cribs as I don't have MTV, and I guess it would be traditional to like show you my guns, but that's never gonna happen ever. I've got my sweetest vehicle that I own Let's go take a look at it. Come with me, you're gonna love this. Just a small bit of rust, various body damage or whatever, but it got me to work today. You wanna see the interior? That's super sweet cloth. You know, you don't stick to it in the summer now. Those floor mats come from Walmart. That's a sweet set of floor mats. They're getting a little warm, but still working. I think it shows, here, I'll tell you what it shows on the, there's like a little thing that tells you, how far it's gone. What do you call it, mileage or whatever? It's 543,000 miles? Are you freaking kidding me? You want to see it? Let's look at the motor. Okay, I haven't like cleaned it or whatever. This is totally natural. It's port injected, 3.8. Probably the greatest motor ever made. So to get the hood, you gotta pull the thing in there and then give it kind of a couple of choppity chops, as it were. Look at that. Automatic transmission. I don't know what kind. It's like a 4-speed. Got the keys. It's got a chip for theft. People would be stealing these left and right if it wasn't for that great GM security. You just want to sit around and listen to it, don't you? Well, we don't have all day for that. Sorry. I'm shutting. Hey, thanks for coming by. Till we see each other again. Have a nice evening. Get the f*** out of here. I want to thank you guys for coming out and taking the time. Like, share, subscribe.